Welcome, fellow castigators, the Gas Mask Podcast. I'm here with Caroline and Lily Boogerballs McGrogan. And
why are you touching my knee
there's
with your mouth?
John, and there's Rihanna doing her hair in the background. And as always, the podcast started with the movie when the movie did. So if you didn't start them at the same time, go back and listen all of that again. You sucker.
At least we managed to get all the way through the intro that time before Caroline got us off
Yeah.
track.
It's only because she's on her phone.
Yeah, I was distracted.
She's missing all these wonderful names.
Oh, shoot. Godzilla. Nick Chinland. That doesn't sound like a name that would be in this movie. That's, like, too normal.
I don't get like the aesthetic and like time period for these.
You're
comics
telling
are
me you
supposed
don't
to
get
be.
the aesthetic of this movie?
No, like of these comic series it's supposed to have.
It's,
Marvel.
like, cool-looking Russian stuff.
Well, we got like a whole bunch of different artists to do it, so it would seem like it was a long-running comic series.
Mm.
All kind of all over the place.
But all like Bronze Age, some Silver Age, but mostly Bronze Age art style.
Yeah. Well, it's artistic license, so don't think too hard about it.
Chu Sung Pong. Why
Choose some what?
That was his name.
Pronounce that one, Caroline.
Arthur Wong Nok Tai.
Good.
That's close.
Dude, imagine having a name like T.C. Wang. Kind of jealous. You know,
Giant.
this movie did so badly that Kurt Wimmer did not direct another movie until the year of our Lord 2020. where
What
he
movie
did,
was that?
It was the Children of the Corn remake.
Oh!
And then he's done like
Good
4
start.
movies since then. I looked it up.
He's got his inspiration back.
Yep,
He's doing
he's
one
got his
this
mojo
year.
back.
Yeah. He had to go Austin Powers for a little while and freeze.
No, he did have a brief stint from like 2010 to 2012 where he did stuff, but they were also bad.
You know, sometimes things take 2 tries.
Children of the Corn really saved him.
3, 2. Who does 3,
That looks
2,
like the
1
bowling
mark?
ball machines, is it?
Yes. Yeah, that is. Also, who does 3, 2, 1 mark for the countdown? And then go on mark. Just count down from 4.
So, as you're going to notice throughout this, is that Sony cut their funding because they were disappointed with the movie, and so this is all temp animation. All of the special effects you're going to see are completely unfinished.
I'm so excited.
They're just beautiful, like that.
Oh, no.
You're telling me that was unfinished? Wow.
No, I think it looks really good. I think you guys are just, you have no faith in Kurt.
all of these swordsmen were trained by Jackie Chan, by the way.
Be serious.
They're
Is
Chan
that on the
guys.
fact sheet?
It's the first fact.
Oh!
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
They look like
Poetic.
they're from G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
Only nerds know what G.I. Joe is.
Does that make everyone from the 80s a nerd?
The
Yeah.
audience couldn't see that slow turn. Imagine like you overhear someone saying the words G.I. Joe, and you're like, oh no! I'm a nerd now. Like something changes in you
Didn't Daddy
biologically.
make us watch that movie?
More guys in black.
You call him
There's-
Yeah,
daddy.
they are getting shot.
There's a
down,
lot
too.
of differentiation here. I'm confused.
No, the first guy's wearing white.
Obviously.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a vampire movie.
I feel like the whole
Oscar
argument-
Isaac?
No, it's just some other Italian.
I love how beautifully airbrushed this is. No. The hemophages.
That was a CGI hand. Why was he his hand CGI?
He doesn't want
Look
you
at
to
these
have-
beauties.
Ooh.
You know those like weird off-brand Russian animations,
Yeah.
like the Kung Fu Panda ones and stuff.
What is this made for? The original PlayStation?
The dog in the plane. That's what that looked like.
What?
You know that dog that goes.
Blue's Clues?
No, it's like a dog in a plane. You kind of had to be there.
Yeah.
You were looking at me though.
I thought you were. I thought you understood. It's called Dog of Wisdom.
Why would I know that?
Ooh, a big one.
The Jews!
I was wondering who it was going to say. I was actually expecting Caroline to do that first.
She was too busy trying to pawn animal crackers.
Wait, she's
off of
pregnant
me.
with a half Jewish baby? So is she Jewish or is he Jewish?
I think he's
No,
Jewish.
she's the... Yeah.
Or they were both Jewish and then
One
she got
of them
infected.
was like the vampire thing, and the other wasn't, and she got infected.
Well, she doesn't look Jewish. Is that the size? Look how big I can print this arm picture.
Oh, I was gonna say, why is this disease a problem? It seems like it just makes you stronger and faster. Like, if you could be a vampire without giving up your soul and having to drink people's blood.
Oh, what?
Okay.
It's got a pro-life message,
Yeah.
guys.
Adoption
So cool.
is an option.
Vampires for life, man. You've never seen them at the marches?
Wait, if I can be honest, I wasn't paying attention to the entire first part of this movie.
I noticed.
Is it vampires in space?
They're not calling it vampires, but it's vampires.
Okay.
No, they just said it.
It's it's a disease
Yeah.
that makes you a
Vampires-
vampire, kind of.
Kind
Calling
of.
them vampires is
Like
a slur,
vampire, but
Caroline.
without the name.
You heal,
Yeah.
but not to that extent.
You can only live like 12 years.
They filmed this whole movie in Shanghai, China for some reason. They just thought it looked cool. And, it was
And they
funny.
were right.
They had all this propaganda in the DVDs about how China, Shanghai is the city of the future.
Wait,
And now today,
laboratories
that's
for
like-
Latter-day Defense. Is this some Mormon thing?
There.
This is inside the Museum of Science and Technology. The exterior was not this exterior, the other one. No, this is a real place right here.
Shanghai.
No,
That's not in China.
No, the other one was
No,
the
this is
Bank
church.
of China, which is literally what it's called, the Bank of China.
Mm-hmm.
The bank.
This is Saint Shanghai's cathedral.
So,
Now, they never...
I know it's not like supposed to be this way, but the animation is kind of fun to look at. It's like old video games.
Yeah. It's sort of got a charm, even though it's crap.
Oh, wow.
Is her hair holographic?
L'Oreal Paris.
It's ultraviolet.
They never explain if it's like a power of hers or if it's just like her clothes and stuff that can change color
I want glitter
electronically
bangs.
somehow. But it just kind of happens.
Like, her hair wasn't like that when she got turned into a
But every
vampire.
time it happens, they had to do like 3 or 4 different shots. Because they
like,
had to change the wig and then the whole costume and blend them together. And it's weird. They have some scenes where it kind of makes sense, like she uses it to blend in, and then there are others where it just kind of happens for no reason. It's like, well, it looks cool, I guess.
Oh, I like the spine chair. That looks
that
anatomical.
doesn't look like it's going to, like, melt your back or something.
Totally not.
No, that would be silly.
This just turns into, like, Blue Beetle.
You should get a chair like that, Caroline. Put that in your dorm.
It's kind of similar to a wingback chair.
Oh, it's the mouse thing.
Yeah, Lily
This is
already
the only
spoiled some
screenshot
stuff for
online.
herself. Well, that's what everyone remembers.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's awful.
Necessary.
It's the only
Why did I
screenshot
have to
on
go through all of that to just get some blood? Just, like, prick her finger?
Well, that doesn't look cool enough. This is the future.
This doesn't establish that they're terrible bad guys.
They
Hell
made-
yeah.
yeah. See, it was all for the aesthetics.
I love that all of these are like the shape of the biomedical hazard thing too. It's like it can't just
It's not
like,
not subtle at all.
They have a look.
This music is good. You can't hear it because
Is
it's
it
not
not?
playing on the subtitles, but
Don't worry about it.
you should
Well, the
get
music
get
in-
in on this for
No,
a
no,
second.
no. I know.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie.
Yeah,
like, a
it's
bunch
good.
Of
It's
times.
good. How many times have you seen this movie?
About like 4 or 5
Okay,
times.
Too many.
For like what? What reason?
Well, I show it to people for fun because it's fun to watch them watch it. Like I showed this to Micah. He loved it. He loved all the midriff,
Of course.
and
It was probably the first midriff he's ever
he
seen.
couldn't stop.
Tell him
I really hope
God.
Micah doesn't listen to
Tell
this
me
right
I
now.
really hate that it's actually a possibility. Like,
He was like, ooh, a navel. I didn't know women had those.
No, he works
oh,
for
radiation
us.
guys.
Tell him he can't listen
Oh
to
my
this
God.
episode.
This is a hallway?
this is the first scene they shot, just for your information.
It looked like it was flat.
Yeah, it's a really weird hallway.
It looked like a full... You know those like state fair things with the spinny tunnel with the lights they make you walk through
Yeah.
that makes you dizzy? It looks like one of those hallways.
It's probably a similar illusion, I would imagine. It's got weird angles. But no, the music is Klaus Badel, who did the first Pirates of the Caribbean, so yeah, it's banging.
The outfits are kind of X-Men aesthetic.
Yeah, so's the door.
I respect that she just didn't put in the effort to get a six-pack, even though she knew her stomach was going to be out the whole time. She's like, you know what?
The guys who
No.
will watch this movie don't need that.
Actually, she did an absurd amount of training for this movie. I'm surprised she doesn't have a six-pack. She'd already done like Fifth Element and that stuff, and Resident Evil.
This was her downfall.
This
I don't know. Maybe she had like a really like good
I
vacation
can't see
before
her nose
filming.
shape at all.
I
Like,
know.
Half
It's
the time it
so.
looks like Voldemort.
I don't think the makeup's actually on her face.
Well, no, it looks like everything's gotten CGI'd out.
Yeah, the camera work is so weird. Like They just decided one day she's not allowed to have pores.
They just smeared some Vaseline on the lens, and they were like, "This is what's gonna make it look futuristic. Give everything a nice sheen."
DNA. Why can't you just spit on it?
Because the blood's
No, it's
cooler.
gotta be painful. Yeah.
You can just spit on it. That's your DNA too.
Vampires don't actually have spit. That's why.
No.
It's some lore for you.
But then if you could spit on it, you'd be clear it's not a vampire.
Gosh, John, it sounds like you just want to spit on something.
Oh, I just like creepy.
It's like, man, if I
hand
could
prick
spit on Mila Jovovich, that would be...
The hand prick thing is starting to freak me out. It seems like every time they have to like draw blood, they need to stick something in their eye too.
Oh yeah, he's upset by eye things.
Cool.
He's unnerved.
He's mad because he can't see.
Nazis.
There's one of Mila's stunt doubles. That's why she sounds like she can't speak English. There's gonna be a lot of that in this movie, actually. That's what she said. Ha 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 ha. I love there was time for him to pause and scream while that case was falling.
It looks kind of like a boogie board.
Yeah.
Probably is.
Or like a lap desk.
Just like in those seat cushions.
I'm
old
pretty
people sit
sure.
on.
Yeah!
I'm pretty sure you can make a cosplay of everything in this from Dollar General stuff.
How dare you? This is high end.
I'm willing to test this theory.
Let's do it Halloween, Rihanna. Let's go.
We'll all be Electra. Or Electroviolet, whatever her name is.
Ultraviolet.
Electrolyte.
That's a different slutty superhero,
Electra's
Rihanna.
basically the same thing.
Electrolyte is where it's a hydration based.
She's not thirsty for blood, just thirsty.
Why are you fighting from your knees? That's
Because
awful.
it's cool.
Yeah, and if the people you were fighting had glass armor, you would do it too.
Why do they have glass armor?
I don't know. I feel like
But we got that good exhale shot.
she does kind of have abs.
Yeah, she looks like she's got some core
Yeah, she
strength.
got a
It's
little
just
bit.
they got
Once she
airbrushed out
started
so you
fighting,
can't see 'em.
You could see it, yeah.
They chose to keep them out.
Oh,
Oh no.
I don't know why, but the rubber glove wiping away puke is the worst part of that. It's just one of those scenes where you feel like you can feel all the textures.
this movie has too many needles.
I know, right?
You can make a counter for how many times.
Yeah, new
That could be
game.
the drinking game.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Take a shot every time you see a needle.
Oh, shot? The meat is
No,
calling.
Is that the guy who plays Yellow Jacket?
No.
No,
I
it
think
does
that's
look
right.
like him though. Oh my gosh, that was too much. I didn't need two
Not for
fingers.
this movie.
It'd be like Jensen. 4 whiskies.
I tell you this all the time, Caroline. 2 fingers is too much.
Wait, the thing turned into a backpack the whole time?
Yeah.
She's been like throwing it around the room
Right?
just for style.
Wait, so what is it? Like,
It's a
is
backpack.
anyone else lost?
It's a
She can just
weapon.
3D print everything at will from her hand.
I like how they airbrushed that guy too.
Yeah, the whole flat space technology is poorly explained. They're like, we could state it in one line and everyone will get it. That's
Yeah.
enough.
They'll remember.
Now we know.
It's enough explanation. We'll say blah blah blah, dimensional compression, blah 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 blah. That's good.
Wait, she was upside down?
She's
it's
a vampire.
that belt thing
What?
that they did with the weird CG.
I thought it was a vampire thing.
No, it's the belt thing is like swapped her gravity. And now I don't know how she's.
The
staying
nerds are
before.
paying attention.
Yeah. The geeks get it, but I'm totally lost.
I don't know
Well,
how
look
she's
at the
not
way
just
she's
flying.
dressed. This is for the geeks.
I don't know how she's not just flying into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like, well, the mission was successful. We got the case out. We're gonna have to retrieve it from orbit.
I think I saw an ab in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
we saw
definitely
one,
abs.
right?
Definitely, yeah.
Very
I love
nice.
how they've
I
got
retract my
guns,
statement.
but they're like, ah, yes, we do have guns. We're gonna stand 2 feet away from you, completely negate the entire advantage of our gun.
Wait, how the hell did her hair turn purple?
It's just
Why?
cuz.
So this prop looks really funny in person because it's like it's
You've
an
seen it in
illusion
person?
where it's small close to her hand and then bigger as it goes down. So it looks really stupid from any other angle.
Just like her hair.
Wow.
That's a bad wig.
Can you imagine if
Yeah.
she dyed her hair for every one of these?
They had to glue them onto her head because of all the fighting. So like every time she did like a color change, they had to like rip the wig off her and re-glue it.
That'd be awful.
Yeah. Also, this is all fake, not because of like the city environment, but because she's terrified of motorcycles and wouldn't do it. So we're like, well, we'll put it on a little gimbal.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know
that's
where
real.
you were going with this was all fake, and I was like, really? You don't say.
Oh, you don't say.
No,
No.
this looks like
No, I'm pretty
super
sure the
real.
vampires and the cops with the sawed-off
Hey,
shotguns.
if you booted this up on a PS3, you would be like, this is amazing.
You could boot this up on a PS2 and it would be amazing. I like that the bullet track looked like a DNA spiral,
They have a theme they're going for.
but apparently the only place to get DNA from is your blood. I was trying to remember the name of that really old movie that was kind of like this. I think it was like Cells or something.
What are you talking
You're
about?
right again.
Where it
Mike.
was like
You're
no,
right.
like it was like a class warfare thing where people would have like with better genetics were favored against people with like weaker genetics.
You're
It
making
was like
references
one of
no
the
one gets
first
again.
dystopian movies. I forget what it's called. I thought it was Cells.
Gosh, she's been going
Oh,
with
dude,
that
I-
thing for a long time.
I love this part. This is like the funniest effect in the whole movie.
Wow.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
that
the-
felt so real. I'm like in it with her.
The physics on that.
You remember
Oh my
Spy Kids
gosh.
3D Game Over?
So good.
Yeah.
It's this.
No, this is like incredible. This is my Fifth Element.
Could you imagine how the animators must feel having this on their,
You know how
on their
Humiliated.
resume?
I had to hunt to
Look,
find
it's not even a reflection.
you know how with
The
Shrek,
tracking
like
on it.
any animator that just was in timeout got sent to the basement to work on Shrek.
Yeah.
That
I
was
feel like
this.
that must have happened with this movie too.
That helicopter was so good.
Like we can fly and just get you out of the way, but we're just gonna leave you here.
They
to
gotta
get
let her
shot.
do her cool stuff.
Yeah, that was so cool. Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Ah, yes, she really took out that those 2 brick walls with the motorcycle.
Yeah. Well, there's a little CG there
How'd she
because
take it
they
off?
made the walls too brittle, and so she just like completely took out the walls.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're already 3D.
Dude, this character is so funny to me.
It's
Like,
confusing to watch without headphones.
just the way he
guys.
looks, the way he talks. Like,
Why are his eyes not moving?
The too neat. None of you could hear that, but it was good.
It was great.
Wait, she's just gonna die in a day and a half? Why?
Because she has her 12 years are up. They explained at the beginning.
Oh.
The nerds are arguing again.
But I thought she like keeps getting brought back to life or something.
She did once, yeah. So they could poke her some more.
More needles to the eye.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a little bit surprised that they just let her daughter die. Like, there's got to be some Chinese scientists who are really interested in
Chinese people hate babies and life.
Yeah, but they're really interested in how...
A well-known fact.
But scientists would definitely be like, how do we weaponize this vampire baby? And I want to see what happens when a baby has vampirism.
Well, they predicted a little bit of the future here.
I mean, yeah, there's no way they just let the baby die, because that's a great plot
It's
device.
like a COVID Comic-Con.
It's definitely gonna come back crawling on the ceiling, attacking her.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the boss
It's
fight.
gonna fly in.
That would be the best,
Wait, there was
especially if it was a
another-
PS2
Purple
CG
engine.
baby. That would be legendary.
I just borrowed your mask. Here, you can have it back now, because it's definitely not contaminated.
And now they're in the fun Chinese mall.
Looks really cool.
I couldn't figure out which mall it is. I'm sorry to everyone who watched this and is crestfallen. Like, I need to go to this mall.
Was there a static noise when that happened, guys?
It was like a boop, boop, boop,
That's a good
boop. Maybe
impression.
I'll just make every sound
Appreciate
effect
that.
for the movie.
Can you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
If he says a word weird, I'll let you know.
Well, just so you know, the ADR on that guy is terrible.
Guys, it's the Chinese Space Needle.
Oh, I get it. Needle. Because blood. It's kind of stupid, though. It's a little too on the nose.
It's so cool.
She looks like she just has nose holes right now.
She's rocking that
Lily,
Voldemort
you have a
aesthetic.
thing against people's noses, because you were getting on Christopher Reeves about this, too.
His nose was weird. It's just a straight line. He had no nostrils. It was like he took off the bottom half of his nose.
It's so weird for you to notice that.
It's so noticeable in that movie.
Shh,
For a
the
second, I
case,
thought
the
they were gonna force
case.
you to prick your fingers
It's
into
about
the
to be
elevator
detonated.
door.
No, she said she wasn't detonating it.
It's the Terminator 3 goop.
Is that the baby?
Is that the kid? Is that the...
There's definitely a child in that carry
Yeah.
case.
There's
I don't
like
think that-
Weirdly enough, not the first time I've said that sentence.
When was the first time?
flight logs came out recently.
Yeah.
Do some digging.
If you want to hear about that, you can watch Gas Mask Gamers later this week. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a gas mask gaming.
Yeah, we do gaming and we talk
What?
about politics.
You talk about politics.
It's, yeah.
No one
That's
watches.
the one I don't watch.
Yeah, we used to
That's
get
the
like
one I will
we used to
watch.
get like 50 viewers a stream, and now nobody watches it anymore.
They got sick of it. They were like, "This is too much Bernie Sanders
So
support."
you're probably noticing all of the acting is horrible in this room. It's because they're all the stunt guys. Save a little money.
No, this is like really good so far.
He's
I
my
just
favorite
don't
actor.
know, like, who are the good guys and who are the bad guys. Like, I'm assuming these are supposed to be the good guys because they're, like, the underground resistance. But, like, what are they resisting for?
Oppression. I don't know. Just watch the movie.
Just let 'em
And why are they
decide.
being oppressed? They're like, there's
Yeah.
these people who are
It's like these-
superhuman and they expire in 12 years, but we've really got to get rid of them.
Yeah. They're really-
Not a problem that will take care of itself.
I know, it's like, we don't just need to keep them in one room.
It's just gonna go.
I love how it's like, this baby will kill us if we touch it. Let's leave the case open so it can come out and grab us.
Now, can you pinpoint this guy's accent? That's a real question.
Can I pinpoint his accent?
Can you?
That guy.
I would
Can
be
I?
impressed. Like, read his lips. Try and figure it out. He's like
I was
vaguely
thinking-
European.
Yeah, I was thinking
It's
maybe
like-
Italian.
I have no idea. I couldn't figure it out while watching.
It's probably like some kind of Eastern European accent.
No, here it's
I
weird.
could have looked it
It's
up, but that's
confusing.
not as fun. Yeah, and the ADR on him is terrible. It's really funny in some scenes.
What does ADR mean? You keep
Audio
saying that.
dialogue replacement.
Oh.
So, like, you have to, if there's too much, like, noise in a scene or something,
Oh,
or
what?
the director didn't like your performance on second watch,
First me.
then you have to, like, dub yourself in a booth. And for some reason, this guy is, like, almost entirely dubbed, and it just does not match up well at all.
I don't know. Yeah, that is kind of a weird accent because it's like
How did he get clothes on?
Yeah! I didn't realize it was the same kid.
She's dragging that kid like he can't run. He's like 12.
also it could kill any of them on contact, which is
She has
definitely been making
gloves.
contact with that kid.
She has
For
gloves
a-
and a jacket.
But for all of the stuff that could kill people on contact, they're wearing probably not as much clothing as they should be wearing.
Hotness above all, John.
Like, why would you want to wear a crop
He
top?
looks like Peter
Look,
Lynn.
he's not going to be touching his mother's midriff. It's fine. Has anyone here touched their mother's midriff?
No, but I feel like if that kid's wearing like short sleeves or something, accidents happen.
He's wearing long sleeves.
Blood chinois, is that like a type of fabric?
I think they're the weird Chinese vampire mafia.
I think they do fashion design on the side. Look like they
I
do.
don't think you're going to make it off this roof. That's not very confident of you. Have more confidence in your ability to stop her. Also, why does everyone stand really close with guns?
Dramatic, so they can do
Yeah,
shots
they're gonna
like
shoot
that.
each other.
They're all
Not if
stand-
they all hit her.
They're
Okay,
not. Look how they're pointing.
All she has to
Some
do
of
is
them are
like
not pointed
They
at.
could still hit each other even if they hit her.
Yeah,
all
it's going
she-
to go right through.
all she has to do is like drop to the ground and they'll all just shoot themselves.
Ear.
You gotta get that sexy.
Ear
Ear
to
hole
gun. What a good transition. This just doesn't end.
I love how it goes through multiple people. It's so funny.
I don't even like know what dimension we're in anymore. Like it's like the reflected mirror world.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah,
See, I told you guys.
He died.
Not pointed at her.
That was like the amount of time that happened was like the Austin Powers thing with the steamroller.
She's just like ducking in style. Dude, I love that CG hand with the gun. What's going on with that?
Neo wishes he could be this cool.
How do you think this looks?
No.
Do you think she...
Absolutely.
On set.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean I had to watch the bonus
Lily,
features
what are
for
you
this,
doing?
and it was pretty hilarious.
Who choreographed this fight scene?
Yeah, because
Like-
this looks like your weird
I
dance
did.
and dancing
I did.
away.
This was
You know
really
what I mean?
good.
But
This was
even
my best
funnier
work.
was the rehearsal where they're like in normal clothes. It just looked like about the dumbest thing ever. And the director is just
Oh, no.
watching them silently. And I'm like, imagine how disappointed
Bro
you would
has some good
be.
balance. To be
You would
seen
be
by
like-
that
I'm
long
looking.
on
You
the
would
reel.
you would be like,
Let me see.
how do you visualize that?
My kid's known me for one day and he already wants to kill
Let me
himself.
see.
Stop caressing me, Caroline.
I'm not caressing you. I want to
Dear
see.
Lord, this is sexual
I
harassment.
want to see.
No,
I want to know what's going on.
no.
Oh my gosh.
Just watch the movie.
I'm
What do you
trying.
think
Is he going to kill himself?
I want to fly.
a real nice view. You should probably get him down.
Take a closer look.
She blinked
That's
finally.
different. That was.
What?
Let's die together, honey.
This is the weirdest talking someone down from the ledge ever.
Freaking Anakin Skywalker ass looking kid.
I would have let him die, to be honest. I don't think he looks like he has that much potential.
Surprised when characters like vaporized now.
Oh!
Good grief.
Take his arm off.
What was
I
that?
mean, that's a mother right now.
Where are they
I
running
mean,
to?
who hasn't been
Get over here.
Get over here, you little shit.
Yeah, this is
That'll
exactly
take care
what
of
it
the
looks like
safety
being
glass.
dragged around in the mall.
I've been in this situation too many times.
I know, right?
Oh!
See, that's why she should have been wearing more clothes.
You're right. Point made.
Yeah, but when
Why
you got
does he have
super
these
healing,
nose
what's
plugs?
a
I thought-
little glass in the midriff?
Why does he have the nose plugs? I thought that was a one scene thing.
He's got chronics.
It's like
It's
cool.
supposed to be like a filter, but it doesn't make sense because he's obviously talking through his mouth.
And also the only one wearing one.
It's just in case, someone gets those poisons that you have to smell to make sure they're not there. Maybe he has chronic nosebleeds.
It's just a clog.
That would be one way of doing it.
So he can't be a vampire. That would be kind of crummy.
How is he practically brain dead if he's like walking around and like alive? This movie's lost on me.
He looks just like my advisor at school.
It's just supposed to look cool. Don't
Mhm.
worry about the details.
There's no plot. What?
Really? His nose doesn't look like it's got plugs in it.
That's genetic.
Yeah,
He was born with nose plugs?
maybe. Or chronic nosebleeds. Who
It's a
knows?
weird feature.
Oh my gosh!
That is not how people get hit by cars.
She stopped really
You're
fast,
questioning
and,
too
and there was like no
I wanna know
whiplash
how
when
you
she
know.
stopped.
How do people get hit by cars?
They either roll off the top or go under the tires. They don't just bounce off the side like a bouncy ball.
People might bounce and
It
shine.
would be comical.
John, is there a warrant out for your arrest?
Not currently.
Gosh, you opened that so weird.
The one homeless person. She's not keeping an eye on this kid at all either. She was expecting it to follow her.
Look at that lip gloss. She must have that in her flat space technology.
It's in the boogie board.
It's a makeup kit. It's got like a mirror in there and everything.
It's got a little compact and a brush. Why is he going around poking people? Is this kid like,
Why is he obeying?
Just walks around like,
I'm scared.
I feel like you could do a voiceover. Sorry, I know I'm talking a lot, but I can't hear anything. It's like, he just walks around, I'm not touching you.
Dude, I'd punt him. Be like, oh yeah?
Why is she threatening to kill this poor 12-year-old? I don't think he knows what's
He's
going
just
on.
like, I was in a briefcase.
He was literally in like the pixelated boogie board for 12 years, and now he's pulled out, and everyone's like, "I'm gonna shoot you!" Poor kid.
Rough start to your life. Just so you know, this structure is taller than the Space Needle, the aforementioned Space Needle. Just a fun fact for you guys. I think it's a television tower.
What's crazy though is like, not being able to hear it hasn't exactly detracted from it. Like, I still know exactly what's going on. Anyway.
No, of course he doesn't.
He was in a briefcase this morning.
I don't even think he speaks English, lady.
You haven't even given him, like, cereal or something. Like, he just woke up. He probably hasn't eaten today.
This is like the same dialogue I yelled at my little brother when he went up to a FedEx truck without anyone watching him. These people will kill you without hesitation.
And he was just like looking through the windows, like, hey,
Ah, who's here?
gosh,
How old was he?
dumbass.
That was like last month.
Isn't Joash like 12?
Nearly.
You're wearing... You already, like, lay on top of him. Like, him poking you now isn't gonna be the problem.
Who's Garth?
I was just saying that.
They're back in the mall, baby.
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World, Wayne's World.
Man, it's real convenient none of these guards are, like, patrolling or looking up or anything. They're just standing in a circle
they're
talking to
just
each
all
other.
having
They were
coffee
going to
time.
the Auntie Anne's.
Yeah.
They were trying to figure out where to meet up later.
Still trying to touch people.
He's like, knock it off!
Put a leash on this kid, lady.
He needs a kid leash.
I don't think he knows what bullets are.
I mean, she has no reason to believe he even
Girl,
knows
how
what
do you
she's
do
saying.
not know yet?
Right? Well, no, he said something
Oh, did he?
earlier.
Did
Well, I couldn't hear it, so.
I think he said something before when he was standing on the ledge. His name's 11. Canonically, it's the same universe as Stranger Things. These guys were just like, oh, we're going to Auntie Anne's, and we kind of stumbled across them. I'm worse.
Mother knows best. Take it from your mumsy. It's a scary world out there.
He's just a jerk who's refusing to talk. I guess it was her motherly intuition. It was like, this kid knows shit. I know it. he's.
I don't think she has motherly intuition.
I think she does. I think the monster at the door speech was pretty similar to the
Yeah.
stuff I've heard.
She knew.
Yeah, nothing like your mother being like, I brought you into this world and I'm taking you out. Threatening your life.
What does hemophage mean? Can we
Vampire.
like put a dude
That's the
on that?
vampire.
She's gay.
Right.
She's just Megan Fox.
Gosh.
They're trying to kill you, yes. They were shooting at you earlier.
Also, would you like a real name?
He hasn't earned one yet.
Wasn't this like the
Right
plot of-
now, he's butthead or something.
No, she already called him shit, so.
Now
Oh.
I actually,
That's
because
it.
there's a
Yeah.
kid named 6, I canonically do not know if there's someone named V or someone who's named 5, but it's just the Roman numeral.
No, they've been saying V.
Okay.
Wasn't this the plot of X-Men 3? Like, there was some magical, powerful kid
How
who could
could
take
you
away...
expect anyone
No,
to
that was-
remember the plot of X-Men
Is
3?
this her baby daddy pin?
Lily.
Yes.
That kid is actually the same actor. Yes, it's the kid from X-Men 3.
Getting typecasted as a weird child with killing/saving powers.
And he did it the same year.
Really?
Yeah. 2006 was the year for this kid. All right, kid, just relax.
Why will it take hours?
How did you break out of the hospital and get all of this like intensive special operations training?
Because it's Mila Jovovich.
Wait, they didn't remove the dead body?
You're asking too many questions.
He has vampire teeth?
He's had them the
Or
whole
is he just like...
time.
Because they're the underground resistance of vampires.
Wait, but I didn't think they had the teeth.
They all have the teeth.
They said that at the beginning.
Where's
They
Mila
mentioned their teeth.
Jovovich's teeth?
She's had them this whole time.
I haven't seen them.
I
I just thought she had
You gotta love
braces.
fight
Alright.
scenes where you just
Right.
turn off the lights for 15 seconds, you don't see what happens.
Budget. I don't know.
I don't know what we're looking at. Oh, it's dudes.
The Lost Boys.
I say this looks like a weird like Blues Brothers photo shoot.
What?
Rubber biscuit?
Oh, it was just a hallway to the break room. Okay, but his coffee's gonna taste like alcohol wipes. That would be horrible.
I like that one of
Gangbang
them.
right now.
Oh my
I like how
gosh.
one of them doesn't just stand outside to like wait and make sure nothing bad happens.
What?
I just got this on Amazon. Guy on the far left is the director.
Timu gun.
If he just set down his gun. That's a weird coffee cup.
He just wink.
That'd be
Oh my gosh.
Yep, they really just did that. There's no physical way he could have done that, but, you know.
He didn't even spill his coffee.
Isn't he dangerous?
We have matters of mutual self-interest to discuss. It's like every teenage or that gets stuck babysitting their younger kid.
Ugh, fireworks.
I don't think your babysitter should take you to make out, point. They made up a weird language for this movie. It's called Thai Hindi. And it looks like that for some
Order
reason.
that on the menu.
Want some Thai Hindi tonight? I don't really feel like it.
She's saying
Oh,
this in a
exactly.
southern accent.
No, it's just this weird sultry voice.
There was all these little white flowers.
I guarantee it doesn't sound like that.
Well, that's how I'm reading it.
When life settles in around you, places like this don't exist.
Forrest Gump is reading this.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
You
Never know.
I love how he jumps to conclusions. He's not like, you're just depressed. He's like, you're dying, aren't you?
This is it.
That's the
Because
only
no
reason-
living person would ever feel like this.
Or ever get a headache in their life.
Anytime
I mean, I
you
feel
call
like
me
it's
and you're
not
like
that
sad
bad
or
of a
something, I'm gonna
conclusion
be
to
like,
jump to,
"You're
because
lying,
everyone
aren't
is
you?"
technically dying.
I guess.
He's bound to be right at some point.
What is she doing right now?
Why does she have finger tattoos? Oh, I guess that's what this means.
There's
Well,
tattoos?
I guess.
Yeah,
It's really dark.
Wait, what?
you can see them vaguely.
No, I
You
meant
can't.
oh, she's explaining the tattoos. I was like,
Oh, yeah, the old
You
life.
got a hubby.
a weird way to illustrate the point,
I
but
really like
all right.
that wife was on the middle finger.
Anytime she gets mad, just
I'm your woman. I think you should do this, Lily.
absolutely. How do you? I know,
You
how
would
do
just feel bad about it, though.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
would.
Remember in high school when people would cut me off when I was driving you places and you'd flip them off for me?
Yeah. I did that to a small Mexican family once. My grandma looked upset.
Might have deserved it.
They did. They were going like 40.
Normal speed limit. Sounds
slow.
terrible.
They were going 40 in a 35. That's ridiculous.
He's very comfy in that sweater.
Looks
He's
really
like a
soft.
very huggable
That's just some
vampire
dude.
doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Garth.
Garth seems kind of out of place in this
Right?
in this world.
He's like,
I think it's weird that he's like literally the only person in the underground
Well, it's
resistance
like
she can
churches
trust.
and-
Like, this was the only guy.
right?
I'm still not seeing her vampire teeth.
Like, I could see if you'd want to kill all of the mutants because they're assholes, you know?
Like,
Whoa!
Magneto is trying to kill us
You
all.
just said the kid's hot. What did I just read?
Where are her teeth?
She doesn't have any.
I feel like
She's
I
got them,
have
but
more
she
of a
doesn't open her
vampire
mouth
teeth
very
than
much.
this
I think I do.
I know,
Oh yeah,
but-
we both have vampire teeth. Watch out, guys. Ah, suck your blood.
I was at work one time, the manager's kid was like, "You have vampire teeth." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I don't have to bring you fries anymore." Just watching this 12-year-old sleep.
Well, I mean, that
Because
always
they-
happens in vampire movies, right?
Oh.
Watching people sleep.
They're dying together.
That's true. Like Twilight. What is that? A gun sword?
It was a gun sword,
Never know.
That's just called a bayonet.
but it was on the bottom, not the.
So if you go to
I was
reload,
gonna say
you
she
can
needs
stab yourself through the
Well, she's
Oh,
ultraviolet, so
man.
she's not gonna.
You'd really hate your instincts after that.
like shoot. Ah! Alright, we're gonna do a Rocky training scene.
You know, I have to say, this doesn't make me want to go to China.
It looks so homey.
I think that round building in the last shot was the one Batman glid off of in
Disposable phone.
The Dark Knight.
That's a little sick.
I mean, they make circuit boards that flat, so could be possible.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want it, though.
Because it looks sick as hell.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you
right
say?
up until you break it
How
20
am I
seconds
supposed to-
later.
Yeah, but then it's disposable every 60 seconds.
How am I supposed to play chess on that phone?
She changed lip gloss colors.
Mm-hmm.
I like that her hair hasn't changed in like the last 10 minutes.
In the future, credit cards are bedazzled! Woo!
My dream.
Now that's progress.
Gosh, putting up with this 12. Did she tell the kid where they're going?
Nope. She
She
doesn't even know he's 12. Or 6. Either one. Sorry.
Predictive programming.
Wait, is this like the end?
No.
No.
Oh no, we've got like half an hour.
I was
I'd
like,
say more.
wait, there's more of those bowling ball things.
They're going for a solid.
Just on display. Maybe there's little people in there.
There's midgets.
Oh no.
We've had midgets and jujits.
We almost got through 2 movies without you saying midget.
Do they have midget wrestling in Virginia too, or is that
Yes,
just
they
an
do.
Alabama thing?
Yeah, the micro wrestlers came through to Richmond a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy that you know that.
I followed them on Instagram.
Oh,
I was talking to my
weirdo.
sister. Her
Don't
boyfriend
you?
watches that
No, I
and WWE.
don't.
He's like, no, midget wrestling's better than WWE.
My Instagram feed is all hentai.
The fact that I would absolutely believe that.
Is that what you're
Like
deleting
if you told me that, I would say, yeah, that tracks.
Is that why you're deleting it?
No,
He's starting afresh.
it's a distraction.
From what?
Creativity. Oh, look at my
Is
Instagram
she looking
feed.
for the kid
Yep.
now?
Weirdo.
Are you liking stuff for me? You didn't even waste a second. No, don't like that. I don't like that.
It's Doctor Who.
I hate that show.
I feel like there's got to be at least one piece of Doctor Who, but why do you follow them?
So that I don't forget when I need to review the next episode.
Anna, take
Because I
the
don't care,
violin.
so I will forget.
This is some Asian woman.
Met her
Wait,
on a
he's
cruise ship.
alive?
Yeah,
What?
that was the wrong person.
Met her on a cruise ship. She was playing the violin.
It's
I'm
crazy.
so confused.
Dr. Hoomer?
Dr. Humor. It's a Doctor Who meme page.
I thought you hated Doctor Who.
He was good a year ago,
He
but his
fell
stuff is
off.
getting stale. Yeah, he's a bit of a shill. I
Chris
don't
Pratt.
appreciate that.
Ghostbusters news?
Hermetically and
Hermetically.
Yeah, I wasn't following them for the longest time, but I kept seeing their stuff, and I was just
You
like,
had to drop a
"Alright."
follow.
I caved.
What's this? Tom Spined Designs?
They do prop restorations. So rich people buy props in auctions, and then they make them look good. Process is kind of interesting.
What is this?
Henry Winkler?
Wait, is he in it?
He was strangling a dude by his
We
own
just need
hair.
Cloris now, too.
Cloris
Do it again with
Leachman?
his dreads.
Brett Cooper?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Oh,
Rihanna likes
I
to
was-
steal my phone and like all of her posts.
Gonna go to my account and like all my posts.
Don't do that. That's so weird.
famous.
What is that weird
No.
You missed one.
That's creepy.
It's not creepy if I'm doing it. I don't have
Alright,
that many posts.
Just don't forget. I don't want you to later be
I'll
like,
look and I'll see it.
"What
I'll be
the
like,
hell?"
ew.
So this weird flashy jacket she has a whole battery pack in it.
Wait, those. Oh, okay.
You know, I get the flat space technology if you want to hold multiple weapons, but I don't know why you can't just have one on hand. Imagine someone rushes you and you're trying to materialize a weapon.
Come on.
Yeah. I feel like that's...
There's a lot of How to Train Your Dragons themed content on your Explore page.
There is?
Yeah,
That's bizarre.
that's weird.
But it's mostly scantily clad women, isn't
It is.
Also,
it? Yeah. It's a problem. I can't seem to be able to algorithmically do anything to not get it. So it must be someone I'm following. I think
Maybe.
one of my friends is a simp. I'll leave you guys to guess which one.
I have guesses, but I
like
don't
how
want to say.
he's it's a human antigen. It'll kill all of the humans. They're like, why would they do that? I don't care why or know why. I'm like, oh, then he's just lying to you.
Gentleman's Gazette.
Um,
Is your style closer to Preston's or Ralph's?
Raphael.
Ralph. It's Ralph. I wonder which one's which.
Preston's the one on the left. He sings jazz. He's very good. I read the Gentleman's Gazette from time to time.
Which outfit would you choose for weekend cocktails?
Well, I'm not sure I would ever go for weekend cocktails. That has never happened during my life.
What's the boldest overcoat you own?
I have a big green one.
That's cool.
From World War... I can't remember which one.
World War III.
Probably 2.
How do you wear odd waistcoats / vests?
I don't wear odd ones. I wear nice ones.
I don't believe you. I think you've got, like, at least one.
So they insisted on the silly rope burn effect. The director did. And they literally had, like, these little tubes in her arms, and then there's 2 guys under her smoking cigarettes and blowing smoke into the tubes.
What a classy movie.
I know, real classy production.
It is.
Bunch of Californians out in China just doing
Screwing
weird
around.
stuff.
You think it was just cigarettes if it was Californian? I think it was like weed.
Gee, I don't know. I mean, they would have gotten a better effect with weed. Gosh, it would have stunk.
Antagonistic protein.
I hate it when that happens. That's how you get kidney stones, antagonistic proteins.
in your kidneys.
Do you have any games on your phone?
Oh my gosh.
Caroline's bored.
Caroline's gonna install Township on
Let me
your phone.
let me show you. Oh, there we go. I don't play any of them.
Mortal
Just so
Kombat?
you know.
Let's roll the ball. I want to play this one.
It's like a slider puzzle,
Play
and
it.
then when you line them up right, it
Oh, that looks complicated.
rolls the ball. You're gonna miss this epic scene.
Wait, I'm watching.
Caroline's bored.
No, I'm not. I love
What
this
is that guy
movie.
sitting on?
I've seen
He's
this movie
been
twice,
eating.
actually.
What are you talking about?
I've seen it twice.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Who showed it to you?
Me. I found it. I love Mila Jovovich.
You do? Because you
Yeah.
insist on saying her name wrong. I'm having
No,
a hard
it's
time
right.
believing you.
It's right. I'm just the only one who knows how to say it right because we're from the same country.
Alright.
What country?
Russia. We were born on the Siberian plains. Oh my gosh,
Also-
floating head.
I thought this guy was supposed to be like the main henchman. Like,
No, he's the main bad guy.
yeah, I didn't realize he was the main bad guy. When he was introduced, he looked like he was like the lackey who's in charge of the other lackeys.
You're like, what a lame prick, this guy. I don't think he's got the stuff.
He was like stirring the other guy's coffee or something at the start of the show. Like,
He just really likes coffee.
I guess so.
He's good at it.
But also,
The other henchmen like walk up with their hands behind their backs, like, sir.
but like, if this clone is just number 6 out of 8, you've still got like a quarter of your clones to go and do stuff with.
He's gotta have this one. This little boy.
Like, what's so special about number 6 out of 8?
A Tesla.
Like, if it was the final one, then it would be
My goodness,
8.
it is.
My foot's gonna fall asleep if you put your spine into it one more time. Thanks.
Also, she's done like no bonding with this kid yet. Likes her. So.
Well, except yelling at him.
She screamed at him.
She's yelled at him, left him alone at a train station, and then watched him get kidnapped.
That's exactly my
This must
plans
be
with
what
my
Mom
future
is
children.
Wait, I'm like, what's it? None of these have been explained before.
She's sucking herself up.
She's just saying she's cool.
I would would be so freaked out if my 12-year-old was that self-aware. I'd be like, shut up,
Can you imagine
dude.
if, like, Jack just started talking like that?
Yeah.
It's like, you have to watch me die. I'd be like, just go play Roblox, stop it.
One of you is destined to watch the other die.
I'm watching you die.
All of
figured.
his soldiers like standing in this weird half circle thing.
I'll, like, trip over something, and you'll find me and be holding my hand. Why does he talk like Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man?
That was quick. It was almost comedic. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but you get have it.
Past tense.
The job he has to do is to make himself a new job.
By killing all of the people who would give him a job.
No, because then they'll line up at his door for the antibodies. He just said it.
But it's a daily thing.
You'll have lots of work.
That's not how dodging bullets works.
You're right, it isn't. But that's okay.
She's unkillable.
Because she's Luke Skywalkering. I hate that I just referenced one of the sequels. Kill me now. Somebody stab me right here.
Let me find a knife.
Just fucking kill me. End it all.
She
It's
wasn't
over.
even sneaking in through all of that. She was just watching.
Yeah, not biding her time or anything.
There's just
Dude, she
too
does
many.
so much time wasting when she's like being actively chased.
And also, she's gonna
Like
die
stopping
like
in the
that
elevator, stopping to yell at the kid.
Both of these movies are just people stalling when they should be doing other things.
It's true.
What?
night. It's them imagining if they'd have fun.
What?
No. They are actually having fun right now.
They're currently doing that.
They're just at a random playground in China.
They're bonding now.
You got too dizzy.
I swear to God that happened in Spy Kids.
It did. The first one. They spun Junior around so much. He was
Dude.
like flying off.
I'm
Who's
too dizzy,
Junior?
mommy. Give me
Junior.
apple juice.
We're gonna have to watch each other die.
The goldfish.
Also, isn't she also dying like that night? Like, she has like
Yeah.
a day left. You'd think there'd be more of a sense of urgency.
So what are they? Are they gonna? Oh, it's helicopter. How are they getting in?
Sorry.
What was the whole
Sit in
point
front
of
of
like
John.
driving up to that facility like that?
To
Stall.
try to get in. So they could go on the playground.
It's the only place in China with a playground. Now all of China knows you're here.
Isn't that the Doctor Who sonic screwdriver sound? It is!
did really well in Japan for some reason. And so there's an anime called Ultraviolet 044.
Huh.
Got a
Was
grand,
that on your
grand
facts list?
12 episodes. Yeah, because there's really nothing to say about the end of this movie at all. So
How much longer?
it's stupid
Wait.
facts now.
They saved her life, but she has like 4 hours to live.
Yep, you sure did.
What's the point?
Garth wanted her to be there for the 4 hours.
She's about to ask.
Oh, your teeth.
Because I'm in love with you, Mila Jovovich.
You look kind of like Seth Green.
Have one,
Not remotely.
have one
I
couple
don't
of
see it
hours.
at all.
Yeah, that was like
In that one frame he did.
no.
What?
Sorry to get that on the podcast.
Oh, that's all right.
I think I had a hairball.
I know your proclivity for hairballs.
Yeah.
You can just edit that
Yeah, you
out
get
in
it.
post. That what is this like?
Have you edited anything
15
out in
minutes
post?
left of this podcast.
I used to do that, but it was just too time consuming, and so I just had to accept that all of your gross little noises are gonna be in there.
Joy.
Because there was
makes
just
it more real.
there was too many, especially with Micah, because he like eats the whole time.
It keeps doing the stupid Inception camera angle stuff with like the tattoos. It's like I don't know what's in a mirror and what's not anymore.
Yeah.
Do you know Assassin's Creed him?
I don't remember this scene. I watched
You
it.
watched this
I watched this
yesterday?
last night like twice, and I don't remember this. Did she just cry on someone from above?
Yeah, on her like ex-husband.
Is that who that's supposed to be?
Yeah,
I
he had
thought she-
matching tattoos. That
Oh,
was what that whole scene was.
I really must space
I
out
didn't
every
realize
time.
That's what that was. I was like, oh, this bad guy dude's also got tattoos.
No, she doesn't extend them.
I never even
Haven't-
noticed the tattoos. I thought she was always just sad she didn't have a family.
Haven't you seen these like 4 times? Didn't you just say you saw
Yeah.
them like 4 or 5 times?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
like,
right.
Unauthentic. I feel like it's more fun going in blind.
No, I'm really getting
Probably.
this. I've seen this movie like 3 times, and I will say 4th time's the charm.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's great. After a while, it just you feel it in your chest, like this warm touch,
Yeah. I'm like, I get it now.
like the kid is poking you.
Yeah. Just
Like
in
the
the
kid
heart.
is not touching you. He just goes up to you, it's like, I'm not touching you.
Interesting. Yeah, this movie's very interesting.
Did it make the disease transfer by water now instead of by blood?
Yeah. Wait, does that mean she infected her husband earlier?
That would if you infected your husband. You're like,
Now they could be together.
Is her husband Garth?
She's a homewrecker.
No.
No, Garth just said he was like into her basically. But she was like, that's evil.
Is this inside the truck?
Yeah.
This truck is like a TARDIS.
Maybe it's a little more of that flat space technology
He looks
we've
like
heard so little about.
he looks like if Chris Pratt did really, really, really badly in his life. Like he's kind of beaten down.
You would look like that too if Mila Jovovich kept rejecting you. And you were the only man in her life.
No, she had that other weird Ukrainian guy with the teeth.
I want it to be like talk to the hand.
That's the best you can do.
Doesn't even respond to what you just
So
said.
close.
He was like, I love you, and he's just like,
That's evil. Leave.
and leaves. Like, at least Buffy gave a little bit more exposition.
Every
about
like
why she
wide
came.
shot of this movie looks like it's from a completely different planet, like
It does.
like than the planet it's supposed to be
The
on.
atmosphere half
Yeah.
looks like the Treasure Planet stuff. Okay, then.
Lava Girl.
Ghost in the Machine.
I can't wait for World War III where I'm flying, zipping around in my fighter pilot, and I blow up this building and I go, oh, ultraviolet, before I explode. That'll be great.
Number of weapons found is just many. I like that it's not even a real saw. Number of weapons found many only brings you to a yellow.
Wait,
flag.
he has a nose filter too.
It's catching on.
His is bigger.
She really is just kind of Bayonetta.
Single female. The machine can't know that. She's got Garth hanging around. You never know.
Oh no.
The Fallout people. I love how there's that hesitation, like of.
Where's her
set-
purple hair?
I miss the purple hair.
She set the blade to where it's supposed to go for killing stuff, and now they're gonna do the acting of killing you.
I like that the sword sounds are like real quiet. You can't hear it, but trust me.
Guess I never thought about it.
That would cut her too.
She's ultraviolet. Oh,
Oh, I guess it did.
Spoke too soon, Jonathan.
Gotta admit, pretty cool butt
Yeah,
shot.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yellow alert upgraded to orange.
Just like a 0.5 more dangerous alert.
Like, just start at red. This is like your public enemy number one.
Profit's gotta change a couple more times.
Looks like a library.
Yeah, it looks like the Thomas Jefferson collection in the Library of Congress.
I was never
Like the room looks just like that.
I was gonna say it looks like the Vashon Narada are about to come out and like
Oh yeah.
eat a bunch of people if they just turn off the lights. Too bad none of those other people started shooting while she was standing there.
That guy's right.
Well, this is in the past though, because like I remember how it showed on the screen all those floating like paper things.
Yes. I was waiting for the sword guns.
I love how she could just keep shooting him, but because she's got like infinite weapons in there, but like she's like, you know what? I'm gonna put a little style into it, make sure it really hurts. I mean, I guess if I had like not very long to live, I would stab people.
Like just in general, or
No, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on
yourself
that.
on the internet saying that.
I'm gonna get like cancer, and someone's gonna frame me. They're like, "Oh yes, opportunity."
Gonna come back in like 6 years as a lawyer and be like, "Did you not say?
No, dude.
Did you order the code red?"
Code orange, please.
Oh, that was just cruel.
That was, but I'm pretty sure that was a female guard.
Could have just shot him or her.
Oh, now it's red alert.
Finally up to red.
I love
just
the
had to
shot of
murder
just this
40.
man walking
Well,
really
20
straight.
guards have died. I guess it's a red alert.
What did she shoot?
Nothing. I guess her fast healing isn't that fast.
I think she's about to die in like 45 minutes, so.
Yeah, maybe. Can't remember what the fact was. The next fact was.
Gotta go look. Let me see.
No,
Let me see.
I do love how
Don't you dare! Don't touch it.
all of these guys, you know how in the new seasons of Mandalorian they've got like the Death Troopers?
No one knows what's going on in the
The
new
Dark Troopers.
seasons of Mandalorian.
I actually had the misfortune of seeing it.
I'm sure.
I thought I was going to review it, and then I hated it too much.
Yeah.
Like
And I couldn't go
Mandalorian
through with
season
it.
1 was
Pedro
really
Pascal
good.
didn't win you over. With
Yeah,
his
1 was good,
rugged
2
good
was
looks.
okay, and 3 was... Oh,
There's
The
a
problem-
third season?
Yeah, the problem
I know,
with
right?
the problem
Lord
with
have
seasons
mercy.
2 and 3 is that season 2
Gonna
was okay,
die.
but everything that happened got undone by Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And
Book of
season 3 was
Boba. How is it a
weird.
book if it's a TV show? Just say TV show of Boba Fett. It's ridiculous. Just be
That
like
would be great.
the television
Disney
of
is
Boba
pleased
Fett.
to announce the
movie of
television series
Of Boba Fett.
Boba
Well,
Fett.
it's not a book, is it? That's what I'm saying.
It's a visual novel, Carol.
A visual novel?
Yeah.
I ought to stab you in the trachea for ever deigning to use that phrase in my presence. It's not a visual novel. It's TV. And it's about freaking Boba Fett. That is like the most...
I feel like there are Hispanic women everywhere who will take offense that you're denying that their telenovelas are in fact novellas.
No, it's not a novella. It's TV.
I need
Like,
to watch my
Tella.
stories.
My stories. It's a novella, not a novel. That's, ridiculous.
Did you just throw blood at that and
Yeah.
it stopped the gun?
And to him, he's infected now.
No, I didn't stop the gun. She just did that for fun.
Yeah,
You got homo blood on me.
that's really bad.
He's got
I'm gonna get AIDS now.
What's up with the costume?
But why does he
Dude,
have
this
a
is
serrated
the
sword?
dumbest sword ever.
A serrated sword's not helpful. She's not a loaf of bread.
It's the worst.
That being said, the butcher's knife sword isn't helpful either. You can take out the nose plugs now that you've got the blood stuff.
What is the deal with Boba Fett anyway? He showed up in Return of the Jedi
Who
and then,
has cared
died
about
2
Boba
minutes
Fett?
later.
Like,
and everyone's like,
it's-
"Oh, he looks so cool." And it's like, who cares? He got like
Ooh,
absolutely.
Boba
He
Fett,
got
I'm
wrecked by
9.
the
That's so
immobile
cool.
sand
Like, no
monster.
real adult actually cares about Boba Fett. Like, you have to be like some kind of like Never mind, I'm not gonna say that, but...
I feel like Jaden's about to have to apologize to all of his listeners.
Oh, you don't like Boba Fett? Fake fan.
This will be your most popular
I
podcast
understand the
episode.
lore. I know everybody liked it because of
Yeah,
the
of course
frickin'
you understand
Star
the lore
Wars
of
holiday
Boba
special
Fett.
Boba Fett cartoon.
No-
but it's still
no one
dumb.
actually-
It's
if
still a
it
dumb
is-
explanation.
If you actually care about Boba Fett, then you need to, like, reprioritize everything in your entire
and
life.
it was kind of held by Jango Fett having like half a personality.
There isn't even a Jango Fett.
Yeah,
That's
there is.
nonsense.
Yeah, in the prequels.
Yeah, and
He's
the
the blue
prequels.
one. He's
Who
the blue
cares?
Boba Fett.
That's
That's another thing my listeners will kill me for saying.
That's so ignorant.
Wait, he was this guy?
Who's this guy?
The guy who, like, started the outbreak.
Oh, yeah. Also, is this entire last fight scene gonna be in the dark? Because I think that'd be really funny.
Everything's been in the
Yes.
dark this whole
Yes.
movie.
They
I
don't
haven't been
show
able to
anything.
see a thing.
Is he, like, doing creepy, like, Violet? Like, while he's
No.
saying this, is just repeating her name.
No, he's just saying her name.
That's weird.
It took like 3 days to film this, and apparently it was torture because they were just
Wait, let me
huffing
see on the
black
fact list.
smoke
Let me see.
the whole 3 days. I'm not gonna show you the fact list.
Why can't I see?
You're not allowed to see.
Why am I not allowed to see? How does it
Shouldn't you
spoil
be able to
anything?
I don't know.
Fire,
all
sword,
this and
fight,
then
everyone
you
breathing in
Oh, well,
blood.
stop it. You can't say it on the stream. It's done. It's
It's
done. You
not
don't get to see it.
streaming. That's so lame.
Sorry, that was force of habit.
Do you usually stream these?
No.
Well, I would know. I'm
But
a
we
huge fan.
stream. But our next, like, Gas Mask Gamers is number 30, so
Wow.
you can imagine I've said the word stream a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I've been doing it for 30 consecutive weeks, and Micah still can't remember when it's supposed to happen. Or at least that's what he claims. Maybe he just doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I gotta do this.
Oh, it's a flamethrower thingy.
Is she in flames?
No, he
No,
is.
No, he is.
It would be nice if we could see, though, huh?
We can totally. He melted in half.
Yeah, he melted in half.
This is literally Kill Bill. This is what Kill Bill tried to be and failed.
Oh my god.
Quentin Tarantino couldn't do this, but Kent Slimmer, or whatever his name is, could have done Kill Bill.
Kurt Wimmer.
Wait, is he naked?
Wiener.
No, he's in the little weird
He's in the
suit.
little compressed, like...
Oh, I thought that was Daxus, and I was
No.
like, yo, what's going on?
Wouldn't that be funny if she dragged out his halved, charred and naked body? We're just gonna drag this out
what a
onto
momentous
the...
end. How did he survive? He's been dead for like 2
Apparently he
days.
thought he was dead too. What?
Me too. We all did. Sticks.
Which one is it
Oh,
about?
the tear? The tear saved him?
Does her just, like, DNA have rejuvenating properties?
No, that would be stupid.
Dude, I love how every reflection in this movie is not reversed. Like, who edited this?
My
But now
headphones
he only has
died.
12 years left to live.
Oh.
Wait, no, they're back. I'm hearing some dramatic music.
That wouldn't have made sense. Yours were charging longer.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to read only the subtitles for the last 5 minutes, like the rest of this.
This is the same kid that did X-Men 3.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it.
Oh, dang it. When the purple hair thing happened, I forgot to say, Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
Ha ha ha, Willy Wonka references.
Wonka reference.
Haha, that's really funny. Do it again,
I
Jaeden.
think I've actually only seen
Dude, can you believe
X-Men
Mike had
1
never
and
seen
then
that movie
jumped to,
before?
like, Days of
I
Future
would
Past
believe it
and
because I don't
First
think Micah
Class.
has left his porch before.
Are those
I don't know
Well,
if
he
Micah
leaves his
even
porch
has a
to
cell
come
phone.
here. He does have a cell
Yo,
phone.
John's hand
But
just
it's an
grazed the
Android.
top of my foot. That's crazy.
It was great. It was like watching a child.
Also,
discover
Micah
their
watched
natural
Willy
faces.
Wonka?
Yeah, he loved it.
He's so, like, whimsical. I want to interact with him, like, twice as much as I do now, which is I see him biannually. Like, from afar.
Wait, is that twice a year?
I think we
or
said
once
hi
every
one
2
time.
years?
I tried to convince you.
Which time?
Remember, I was like, you and Micah would be the perfect, like, pairing for podcasts.
We should have.
And you were like,
just-
my mom thinks it's weird that I'm hanging out with this guy.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's what happened.
That's not what
That's
happened.
literally
sorry.
what happened.
That was it. It just ends with like, there's a cure now.
That movie was ridiculously stupid. That was my fourth watch, and on the fourth
Here,
watch...
John, you can have the headphones for the last
Oh,
few
I-
minutes.
No,
Are you-
John,
are you
I
sure?
insist.
It just ended with, there's a cure now. But that doesn't stop the 12 years of life left thing. So now he'll live till he's, 24? Woo!
Yeah, I don't know if it's a cure for being human or a cure for being a vampire.
So it could be-
I
which
didn't
one
even
they
know there
decided
were
to cure.
vampires in this movie.
Also, I didn't realize she had like the pointy teeth until the last scene where she
Well, they,
opens her mouth
never
more.
showed them.
Because she kept her mouth so closed.
Don't do that.
Will it affect?
You're gonna get banned. Yes, you can hear that very well. It's like,
Are you sure?
don't
Let
do
me
that.
try again.
No, you're not allowed. Don't touch it. Don't.
The bears are
Don't.
still somehow
Let me
close
try
with the
again.
No,
tattoos that
you're
have-
not allowed to move.
No, I insist.
Movement revoked.
Movement revoked. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you're ridiculous.
I'm not ridiculous.
You should be in a straitjacket, Caroline. Stop.
The noises.
Oh my gosh.
The noises.
No.
But
You're
we-
done. You're done.
We're gonna force Caroline to sit and listen to
Hey, at least she didn't kick it this
I've
time.
been arrested.
this.
I'm being gripped.
Yeah. I'll tighten it. There we go.
You've been
You
stroking.
Yeah,
couldn't.
hey,
You
hey,
live
hey.
in your Ghostbusters basement. I could take you in a fight.
Nah. You could not.
You're like an adult man who sleeps
You-
in a bunk bed. I
You
could
live in
absolutely.
Ohio. I'm poor. I'm poor. Do you see anywhere in this house to sleep?
Maybe not a bunk bed.
You gotta start stacking people when there's limited room. It's not my fault I'm poor. At all.
That would be your fault if you were poor.
No.
Whose fault? Who else would it be?
My
God's?
parents?
Your
God?
parents?
Yeah, it could be. Maybe it's part of the plan. I don't know.
It's all part of his divine plan that you sleep in the Ghostbusters bunk bed.
It's not. Okay, Jensen put those up. They're little cardboard slats. Okay, it is not a licensed Ghostbusters bunk bed. It's just
It is.
a metal
For the
bunk
viewers
bed
at home.
from
For the viewers
IKEA.
at home, it is the licensed
I
Ghostbusters
am
bunk
not
bed.
a giant child. It is a black metal bunk bed.
I'm looking at least 4 different Ghostbusters posters right now.
And the stuffed animals. You can't forget those.
You've got stuffed animals?
Shut up right now.
How old are you again?
No,
Are you
Rihanna
like 24?
Rihanna
He's
gives
got
them
a
to me.
Kermit and some of the like.
Rihanna gives them to
What's
me.
that?
She
little
gives me
cave-
Fraggles
Yeah, Fraggle
Oh, that's
Rock.
Fraggle Rock. I
for
love
like.
the
and you-
Fraggle
she
Rock
do,
is
like,
cool.
one for like Christmas and like one for my birthday, and I'm just like amassing a small army of Fraggles.
What are you gonna like release them into the wild? Like what's that hot dog
Maybe
man over
if
there?
you love something, let it go. That's,
Which bunk do you sleep on? Bottom or top?
I'm not telling you that.
I want to
I'm not
know.
telling you that.
Lily, do you know which bunk you
You're
sleep
like
on?
gonna give my
Which one?
haters so much ammo.
You sleep on the top bunk.
Well,
You're like 27.
I'm always a top. Also, I'm 23,
bunk.
Caroline. I'm 23.
You just turned 30. You're sleeping on the top
No,
bunk.
I'm 23 and I have no money.
So you sleep on the top bunk? With the hot dog man?
Not with the hot dog man. He kind of creepily stares over the edge. Will you stop that?
Is it making noises?
It is. Look.
That could be us talking.
No. No, look. Stop doing it. Talk.
Oh, okay, I'm talking.
See, your voice is smaller than
Yeah.
the little pats you're doing.
Barely.
Oh, stop.
No way!
See, it's a much larger spike.
It comes up. That
Gonna
can
have to
be
put a,
calculated on the
headphone
Richter
or
scale.
anything on
Oh,
this one.
sound waves make waves.
Ooh.
Trying to make fun of me, you infant.
I'm not an infant. I'm like 20.
Infidel.
You're like
Infant.
you're like 27.
I'm 23.
You've been an adult for so much of your life.
Oh my gosh. I've been an
I
adult
just
for
turned 18.
5 years, barely.
Lily,
I'm poor. I'm so poor. You have no idea how poor I am.
you live in a bunk bed with
I
that
have delinquent
SpongeBob
medical
pirate.
bills. I'm an unlucky person. Victim of circumstance.
Are you going to keep this in the podcast? This needs to
It's
stay.
still going.
Yeah, but the credits are done.
The
so-
movie's over. Go home.
Go back to your bunk beds,
Yeah, imagine
everyone.
how important
With
my
your
it was.
delinquent
God.
medical
Save it.
bills and your complaints.
I'm in poverty, and I'm a twin. And you think it's
You're a
weird I
twin.
have a bunk bed?
I do. I think you could be an absolutely normal adult with medical bills and not sleep in a bunk bed. I've got medical bills. Where's my bunk bed? I don't sleep in one.
You also
Where
still live with
where
your
would I put a
parents,
bed
so-
in here? Look,
You could take out that shelf full of nonsense and put in a bed right
it's full
That's a
of
door.
books.
That's a door.
Yeah, like I sleep next to a
I'm
window.
not gonna put the bookshelf
Do
in
you
front
even
of the
read the
door.
books?
Yes,
When?
all the time.
You read?
I have a stack over here too, and I've even got one in my bed up there.
What's the last book you read?
I'm reading like 4 books at once.
Oh,
so
tell me
I
all
don't
4.
know. I'm reading Deathly Hallows and
That doesn't count. Harry Potter does not count.
Dune.
Dune also doesn't
and
count.
Richard E. Grant's biography, and
He got yelled at by a librarian over that one.
librarian?
Tommy got me a
I
new
kept talking.
Tommy got me a new book
Tommy
Isn't
the
that the
KFC
Q
man.
one?
about QAnon.
That's
It's
cool.
It's gonna be terrible, but highly entertaining.
I heart QAnon lore.
Oh my gosh, no,
So you're reading 2 Harry Potter books,
no, just
one book about Dune.
just one.
which
it's
is
not about
a
Dune. It's
cartoon.
literally Dune. No, Dune is a movie.
You've probably already read it.
What?
Have you read Dune before?
No.
He's lying. You definitely, like, I look at you and I think, this guy knows everything about
Oh
Dune.
my god, I haven't even finished it
Look
yet.
at that cardigan.
Oh my god, no. I don't even know how it ends because I've only seen the first movie.
I know how it ends. I watched all 3 movies.
How? The
haven't
sequel's,
seen
the
a single
sequel's
piece
not
of
out
Dune.
till March. How could you have done
Because
that?
there was one from the 90s that was, like, really bad.
Oh, it's from the 80s. It's
The Dune-ing?
That's what they call it. No, it's the freaking David Lynch Dune. I hate David Lynch. He's a terrible filmmaker. He gets high and then does lazy filmmaking.
Wait, what has
Hot
he
take.
directed?
Dune.
Besides Dune.
Dune. And then there's Mulholland Drive.
Yeah. Did he do Twin
and-
Peaks?
Yes,
Or
he's
was
the Twin Peaks guy.
Lynch. Okay. Because I confuse Lynch, Fincher,
Dude,
and
Twin
Villeneuve.
Peaks Firewalk with Me is one of the worst movies ever made. It
I
is agonizing.
We should watch that next time when I come back in 9 months.
Yes. See you in
When
20
I
years.
make my debut again on this fucking podcast.
I thought we were going to make a short film.
Were we?
Yeah.
Was
I
that
thought
the
we were going
plan?
to go out in the woods and make something weird.
That's
Oh,
the
this
goal for
summer.
next time.
Yeah.
Oh, this summer I've got plenty of free time.
Yeah. We're going to have fun.
I've got nothing to do.
I will take what little money I have and fund the film.
Can I be?
And I will continue to live in a bunk bed and then you won't be able to complain.
I'll still complain.
No,
the
because
bunk
I'll
bed's
be the
weird.
budget. It's not weird. Where
It
else
is-
would I put a bed?
In like the room next door.
That's
There's
a
like
hallway.
4 rooms
It's
down
a hallway.
here. Put a door in. Put a room in the closet.
It's a closet.
There is nothing about this basement
I
that
don't have
necessitates a bunk bed. A queen size bunk bed at that. I'll have you.
Well, it was for practical purposes, because then when, like, I move out, I've still got, like, a reasonably sized bed. They split apart. Like, they're literally two regular beds on top of each other.
But now you're 23 and sleeping in a bunk bed.
Let me go, Caroline. It's not weird. I'm in poverty. Inflation is terrible.
The economy.
Let's go, Brandon.
LGB. Here's your mead, by the way.
You didn't have a present for you.
I don't want you
No,
to eat.
just let me
Do
have
not
the rest
give
of
it
it.
to me.
Where's my long cork?
I've drank more than
I'm
enough.
not gonna chug it.
Yes.
In the car.
No, so I can pack.